kind of masochist would do that. Like he comes
Yeah.
with the virus, then takes it away, only to deliver it again, and then to tell me that you got, how much of that ice is melted or is melting, and you got more viruses in there, and you got all kind of other things in store with the heat wave this summer
Mm-hmm.
and the water shortages, and they're like, what? You could be, yeah, that's like a chronic illness. That could make a person very claustrophobic,
And and let
anxious.
and let me tell you a secret. It's not going away. It's not going away. It's again, not to discourage. On the contrary, we need to talk about how to look at this whole thing in a new way. What's the new strategy to figure out how to relate to this? But this is not going away. We've entered this phase of human development, of human evolution, where all of these problems are trying to pressure us and release us, and it's
We should
really,
turn it into
yeah.
like some pleasurable intercourse with the laws of nature instead of this beating. No, really,
Yeah.
because it's like it comes and appears and then goes away, and then it comes back and appears and then comes away. And like, is there a way? Then the question is,
Hmm.
like, is there any option besides just being depressed and upset and just bracing for impact when the next virus comes?
Look, it's the simplest example is we're like the kids that are, we just gonna go back out and play. We just gonna go and play again, you know and there comes a point where you mature, and there is something much greater waiting for you to discover, to become. You need to start becoming something much more, and we have to be sensitive. We have to grow our sensitivity to what that natural program, where it wants to take us. The behind all of this simulated reality that we are in a simulated reality, by the way. It's not a computer simulation, but it's a spiritual computer simulation. Anyway, so behind the simulation, what's happening is, it's the light that develops the desire. And I'm just gonna throw some Kabbalah terms here a little bit, okay? After that, after that, you can push me to the corner, and then maybe we'll. But this is what's happening. There is one force of nature, and it created a vessel in which it wants to be revealed. It wants to fulfill that vessel. There is, think about just this abstract force that wants to build a vessel and then fulfill the vessel. So first it has to shape the vessel. It has to build it. It has to expand it. It has to grow it. And so it does that by getting in and out of it. In and out of it. The intercourse example that you brought up is not by chance. Kabbalists use the word zivug, which basically means coupling or intercourse, all throughout the study of the 10 Sfirot, when they talk about how the light uh, achieves this coupling with the vessel. And this is what needs to happen. We need to develop our vessel, meaning our desires, to want what nature wants to give to us. Should I continue?
Please continue.
And what it wants to give to us,
Is
what
a
it wants
virus.
is a
No.
okay.
It's a
Okay.
20,000-year-old
Is
virus.
it 24,000? Yeah. And we're okay. Okay, I'll go back to the virus from there. I'll explain it from there. Look at what COVID is doing. It is gradually pointing at us and saying, "Hey, you're all connected to each other. You're all interdependent." And unlike ever before, and I don't care that you'll tell me that we had pandemics, the Spanish flu and all that. We've had tons of pandemics. It's part of the evolutionary process. There was never a global pandemic. This is a first. There was never a global pandemic because we were never a global humanity. What is happening now is that nature is showing us how we are being tied to each other as a global network. Global interdependence is the new law of nature that we need to start hearing. And it's going to force us to change the entire social order.